Hello, thank you for downloading this webinar. PARCC released Next Generation Assessment results in October and November. Results were recently sent to schools and also uploaded to SLED so that educators, school administrators, and LEA administrators would have access to student-level assessment results. This webinar recording is pertaining to LEA administrators and their use in using SLED to navigate the PARCC and NCSEC results. During today's webinar, I will address PARCC and NCSEC, SLED Next Generation Assessment Views, Assessment Score Views by User Type. I will do a demonstration of SLED in terms of how to navigate to find the results, and I will end with resources and user support information. What is PARCC? PARCC stands for the Partnership for Assessment of Readiness for College and Careers. This statewide assessment replaces the DC CAS assessment and provides a new baseline for performance of students in the District of Columbia. DC students and students in 11 other states took PARCC in the 2014-15 school year. English Language Arts and Literacy and Mathematics assessments were required in grades 3 through 8. And also during the 2014-15 school year, English 2 and Geometry Integrated Mathematics assessments were required in high school. There are 5 performance levels on the PARCC assessment. Level 1 through level 3 are where the student either did not yet meet expectations, they partially met expectations, or they approached expectations. Level 4 and 5, if a student received either level, they were considered to be on track for college and career readiness. Level 4 is where the student met expectations, and level 5 is where the student exceeded expectations. What is NCSEC? NCSEC is the National Center and State Collaborative Assessment aligned to the Common Core state standards. NCSEC's long-term goal is to ensure that students with significant cognitive disabilities achieve increasingly higher academic outcomes and leave high school ready for post-secondary options. LEAs will be able to view PARCC results and performance levels for current and previous year's students as they pertain to mathematics assessments and also English Language Arts Literacy assessments. PARCC and NCSEC results are also available in PDF form to view or download in SLED. LEA administrators will be able to view all PARCC and NCSEC results under their LEA. School administrators will be able to view all PARCC and NCSEC results for students in a school, and school educators will be able to view all PARCC and NCSEC results for students they teach or have taught, depending on data submitted by the LEA to OSSE. Now I'm going to walk you through SLED and show you how to navigate in order to get to your PARCC or NCSEC reports for your students. I will, for current students, show you how to drill down for additional information, and we'll do an exercise where we export student data summaries for further analysis. So now I'm at the SLED main page. I'm going to log in as an LEA administrator. When I log into SLED, I'm prompted to read the SLED User Access Agreement, which asks LEAs to certify that you're using the data that we're showing you for purposes related to your duties as an administrator or school official. You have to agree to protect any data that you access in this system. And then we also have a statement where we ask you to affirm and attest your educational data commitment by agreeing to FERPA and the FERPA regulations. So I'm going to read this agreement and I'm going to click I agree and click OK. And then the system allows me to see student level data. In order to get to your PARCC or NCSEC results, under Programs, you will click Next Generation Assessments Roster, which will take you to a screen where you can see all your LEA's assessments and your student results. So I'm going to scroll down here, and this is sample data. And what I'm looking at now is my LEA Next Generation Assessments roster. And I have information here for every student in my LEA. If the student was currently enrolled, I would see their PDF forms over here where I would be able to view and download those. I could scroll over and just see other information about the particular school name where the student attended under the LEA. And if the student wasn't enrolled, is not currently enrolled at my LEA, I would not be able to view their student level PDF report. So I'm going to click on this first report that's available here just to show you a sample report and what that looks like. Again, this is a fake student. So this brings up student Scott Test Taker. This is their English Language Arts and Literacy results. And you can see here what the information that's included in this particular student level report. We can see the student's level, also his score, and there's other information here around his reading performance and writing performance on this ELA assessment. So that's here. You're able to download this to PDF and save it, print it, and do what you need to do in order to serve the students at your LEA. So that's the student level report. I'm going to drill down and go to his USI. Anytime in SLED where you see a hyperlink such as this, it allows you to drill down. So I'm going to go to this particular student's USI. And this takes me to the student detailed information page where I'm able to see other information about the student, such as their enrollment history, special programs. If the student had an IEP, that information will be available here. If the student had direct certified, that information will be available here. And then assessments, I can also get to the assessments results through this window as well. So DC CAS assessment scores are here. Advanced placement, if that pertains and was relevant for the particular student, that would be here. And also PSAT, SAT, ACT, and WIDA scores for limited English proficient. And for next generation assessments, you can see that I'm also able to, if I wanted to, view and download that student level report as well. I'm going to go back to the main LEA roster, next generation assessment roster. So I'm just going to click my browser button to go back. And the other thing I wanted to show you as well is you are able to export this information to Excel, and you can manipulate the assessment roster to your liking. So I'm just going to show you what that looks like. Again, this is fake data here, but you can see the students, if they're currently enrolled, their roster, their district name, and also school name, and the math scale score, and their performance score. So that's all available for you once you export the report. You can see that, their performance level and their scale scores. This webinar, these PDF of these slides will be posted to SLED. We have included a sample assessment roster, a sample score report, and also information and just a reminder of how to export to Excel. If you want to get more information about navigating the Next Generation Assessments in SLED, please download the Next Generation Assessment Navigation Guide. And also, if you wanted more information about just navigating SLED in general, please download the SLED Navigation Guide under the Library tab to review all available SLED navigation options. If you would like more information on PARCC, please visit osce.dc.gov/PARCC. If you already have access to SLED and need assistance with your username and password in order to access these reports, please send an email to sled.info@dc.gov for technical support. LEA should contact osce.leadata@dc.gov with additional questions regarding this topic. Thank you for downloading this webinar, and we hope that you are able to access the scores and use them to educate students in the District of Columbia. Thank you. Bye-bye.